Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Uzaru Jarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today I'm going to be doing an informational video on the upcoming global units that are already out on the Japanese side of the game. To give you guys an idea, we're really just talking about the summonable units today to help you budget your stones over the next 5 to 6-ish months and let you know which banners you want to summon on and which banners you want to pass if you want to save for another banner. So we're going to be going over the leader skills and the passive skills of a lot of these units to try to help you better understand if these units are well suited for your box or not. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet because there's a lot of information to go over, so I may skip some information, but you can always look, pause the video, and you can see the unit's information here. So let's go ahead and jump into the first unit that was just announced for the global side of the game, the transforming Super Saiyan Goku. He should be here in the next week or so, but anyway, this Goku is, for me, really, it brings up back some nostalgia to a really iconic moment in the Dragon Ball Z series when Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time. One of my favorite moments in the show in general. But anyway, he's going to bring the new category, the Super Saiyan category, to the game. This category is not going to include Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, things of that nature. It's going to be the good old-fashioned gold-haired Super Saiyan. So pretty decent category there. Going to have still quite a few units that you'll be able to run there, but there's you can see here that he also has the Planet Namek Saga category that he will be able to be run on as well. He has his passive skill attack and defense plus 77% plus an additional 15% with each attack received, up to 59%. And he can transform when his HP is 70% or below from the third turn of the start of battle, and he will turn into that nice iconic picture of him in the Dragon Ball Z saga when he goes Super Saiyan for the first time. When he goes Super Saiyan, his passive skill gives him a buff of attack and defense plus 80% plus an additional attack plus 59% after receiving an attack, medium chance to guard all attacks, and when his guard is activated, he has a high chance to perform critical hit for 3 turns. He also has an active skill that can be activated when his HP is 50% or below, starting from the 5th turn of battle, and that's going to be the enraged version here. And basically what happens is his passive skill will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. So for nothing else, I'm going to be putting some stones down on this banner because I really love the time frame when he went Super Saiyan for the first time. But he's also a really good unit. Adding that new category should be interesting as well. But at the same time that this Goku is out, we should be also seeing this AGL Frieza. So if any of this stuff mirrors the JP version of the game and their banners, we'll be seeing this stuff. So this is all speculation, but there's a pretty good indication that it will mirror some of the stuff the Japanese version does. So anyway, the AGL Frieza is not really getting as much love as the Goku with this unit. Still a good unit. He's got the Planet Namek Saga category, Key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 120%, or he's got the AGL type lead for 90% as a secondary leader skill. He has his super attack has a medium chance to seal enemy super attacks. His passive is attack and defense plus 80% plus an additional 70% to his attack, and a high chance to stun the attacked enemy when facing only one. Key plus 5 attack and defense plus 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. And he's going to be on the Planet Namek Saga category, Transformation Boost, and the Wicked Bloodline. Now the reason why I think they're not going to give this unit as much love as the Goku is because later on, about maybe not quite a month, about a half a month after this unit goes away, we should be seeing the LR Full Power Frieza. So I think that they really saved up the fact that they're going to be bringing out 2 new units of Frieza around the same time frame, both of them being fairly decent, where we have the one pretty good Goku card. So you've got the LR Full Power Frieza. Once you go ahead and awaken him all the way, he's going to have Full Power Leader skill category, Key plus 4 to HP attack and defense 130%, or an extreme strength 100% lead. But you can see there in his passive skill, it's kind of an interesting passive skill because every 20% of health that he loses, you get some extra key and attack. So you can go ahead and read there: Ki +2, attack and defense plus 80%, plus an additional Ki +1, attack plus 10% when 90% or below on HP, an additional Ki +2, attack plus 20% when 70% or below, an additional Ki +2, and attack 20% when 50% or below, and then he gets another additional Ki +2, attack plus 20%, and is guaranteed to perform a critical hit when he is 30% or below. So this character will be really good, as he will stack his attack and get more Ki as you go on in the fight, as you lose more HP. So it's kind of a last resort unit, if you will, but also throughout the battle he will get stronger as you get attacked. And obviously kind of plays on the way that he, in the Dragon Ball Z saga, when he's on Namek fighting Goku, you know, he gets stronger and stronger as the fight goes along. So really cool what they're doing there with that. Kind of somewhat of a new mechanic that they're adding or bringing to the game there. So we'll move on to the next unit, and the next unit is one that a lot of people are going to be waiting for, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be saving up stones for. If you've been paying attention to any of the YouTubers, they've got this unit ranked as one of the, if not the highest, best unit in the game, which is the LR Kale and Caulifla. So if you look, you can see that this unit has some really good abilities, including the passive ability. The LR Kale and Caulifla is going to give a Joined Forces category Ki +4, HP attack and defense 130%, or Super AGL 100% lead. But if you look here, nothing really crazy in the super attack, but the passive skill is just, they stack so much attack and defense, and they have a chance to launch additional super attacks when you're facing certain enemies. They can evade enemies' attacks, all sorts of things. Really meaty passive skill there. So let's go ahead and see: attack and defense plus 66%, launch an additional attack, Ki +1 up to 6, and chance to evade enemies' attacks, including super attacks, plus 6% up to 66% with each attack performed, attack plus 10% per Universe 6, Join Forces, and Pure Saiyan's category ally on the team, and then you launch that additional super attack when you have a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's category enemy. And then the categories that they're going to be on: Peppy Gal's Universe Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Join Forces, and Universe 6. Quite a bit of quite a bit of categories there. And if you see on the support units, I'm going on the banner that I added there on the bottom, these guys will be available around the same time. And the reason why that's so important is they can really help out with that passive skill that the LR Kale and Caulifla have. And I'll kind of talk lightly on them. Nothing really crazy with the leader skills or the super attacks, but the passive for, we'll start out with the Tech Caulifla. Passive skill is attack and defense plus 60%, chance to evade enemies' attack, including super attacks, plus 6% per Universe 6 Peppy Gal's category ally on the team. Evades enemies' attacks, including super attack, when there is a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's category enemy. So a lot of evades if you have an enemy of those categories. And the categories that she will be in: Peppy Gal's Universe Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, and Universe 6. So you can see that she will be giving a 10% boost to the LR Kale and Caulifla in all of those categories. So really good there. The Strength Kale will be doing similar stuff with her passive, with attack and defense plus 60%, additional attack plus 10% per Pure Saiyans and Peppy Gal's category ally on the team. Launches an additional super attack when there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's category enemy. And then she also has Peppy Gal's Universe Survival Saga, Pure Saiyan's, and Universe 6 categories. So both of those units will be able to help that LR Kale and Caulifla stack up that attack. And really and honestly, there will be plenty of other units that can do the same. And there's no limit to how far this LR Kale and Caulifla can stack with the passive. And obviously the super attacks, whether it be the 12 or the 18 key, is going to be raising defense. So really overall, just a solid unit. It's going to have a bunch of benefit from, if you build the team right, a bunch of benefit from the other units on the team. So you can kind of see there, this unit, you may or may not want to summon for it, if not just for collection purposes. Just going to be adding a lot of usability to all of the categories that this unit is a part of. So let's move on to the next units. Both of these units on the next two pages are going to be coming around at the same time. Really ones that I'm looking forward to. First one of the two is going to be the Transforming Trunks unit. This transforming Trunks unit, you can go look him up on YouTube and see his transformations and his super attacks. Bandai really put a lot of time into his all of his animations and stuff. It really looks awesome. So anyway, let's go ahead and look here. Future Saga category, Ki plus 3 HP attack and 170% and defense 130%, or a super class lead 120%. So really good leader skills there. He has the passive skill of attack and defense 100%, and then he can transform from the third turn from the start of battle, regardless of HP, regardless of who's on your team, anything like that. It's really easy to get the transformation off with these guys. When he transforms, passive skill, attack and defense plus 120%, and Ki plus 1 up to 4, and additional attack and defense plus 10% up to 80 at the start of each turn. And then he has an active skill, Miraculous Power, where he gets basically the Spirit Bomb Sword, if you will. You can activate that starting from the next attacking turn when he transforms. And when he does this active skill, you can see here, attack plus 30%, defense plus 10% per Ki Sphere obtained, attacks effective against all types. And then he's going to randomly change Ki Spheres of a certain type to Tech Ki Spheres. Now, if you have not beat the Future Saga category of Super Battle Road, by the time these guys come out, if you summon for both him and the Zamasu we'll be talking about next, you will be well off and well equipped to really, if not, you should be able to beat the Future Saga category Super Battle Road, if not. I have a video on my channel currently without these guys where I was able to beat it. It was a pain in the butt, and if I had these guys on the team, they would have helped out a ton. So, Future Trunks, I'm probably going to be summoning for this guy as well. Really awesome unit, as well as the next guy, which is going to be our Transforming Zamasu. So, Transforming Zamasu is going to be similar to the Trunks that we just talked about, in the fact that he will have transformations that he can get off. So, let's go ahead and look here. He's going to be a Realm of Gods category lead, and also the Extreme class lead, so really good leader skills there as well. Passive skill, attack plus 100%, reduces damage received by 40%, recovers 7% HP whenever HP is 70% or below, and then performs a Patora Fusion, from the third turn from the start of battle. So then he'll get his Patora Fusion off, and when that happens, his passive skill, Ki plus 2, attack plus 120%, reduces damage received by 40%, and recovers 10% when HP is 80% or below. And then he has his active skill, which is Grotesque God. Deformed form can be activated starting from the next attacking turn, and when he transforms into that, he has the passive skill, Ki plus 4, attack plus 280%, really massive attack buff there. Reduces damage received by 20%, disables enemy's guard, and super class allies attack minus 10%. So this guy is a monster when he transforms all the way. Should be putting out some really good damage. Yeah, overall just a really awesome unit. Both him and the Trunks are going to be on my list of units to get, because they're really going to be a good buff to the Future Saga, and this guy will be a good buff to the Realm of Gods team if you want to throw him on there. You can see on the support units on the banner there, I've got the Gowasu and Zamasu combo once they awaken, and he'll be really good for just a support unit to have on the same team, because he is also a Realm of Gods unit. But once you awaken him, Realm of Gods category lead 120%. He seals enemy super attacks, which is nice. His passive skill is all allies Ki plus 2 attack and defense plus 70%. High chance to evade enemies' attacks, including super attack, when attacking an extreme class enemy. So really cool there. Ki plus 5 attack plus 100% when attacking extreme class enemies as well. So he's a Realm of Gods lead, Patora, Future Saga, Join Forces, and Time Travelers lead. So the Gowasu and Zamasu, if you're summoning on that banner, you have a chance to get him as well. Really good unit there. So either way, both of those units be good to run on a team together, if not just separately, because they're both just really good self-sufficient units, really good lead skills. But there you have those guys. Moving on to the next set of units, you're going to have a new category added with the fusion of Kami and the Demon King Piccolo, adding a new category, which is going to be the Rivals category. Now, what the Rivals category is going to bring to the game, best way to describe it is basically Rivals category is going to be characters who were once enemies but now are more or less friends, if you will. So Piccolo and Goku used to be rivals, right? They used to fight back in the Dragon Ball saga. Vegeta and Goku used to be rivals. That kind of idea where they used to fight in the Saiyan saga. I mean, that's kind of the gist of the rivals category. So he adds that to the game, bringing rivals category lead and also a Namekian category of 170% lead across the board. So really good there. And this guy also has an active skill. But let's go ahead and look at the passive. Attack and defense plus 100%, recovers 7% HP whenever HP is 77% or below, and then he foresees enemy super attacks, just like if you have a scouter item or support item on your support items. So that's really nice to be able to foresee the enemy super attacks. Excuse me. Not a lot of units that have that ability, and you can see there he has his active skill where he fuses with Kami and it can be activated when HP is 70% or above, and there's another Namekian's category ally in the team starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Once he fuses with Kami there, you can see his passive skill is attack and defense plus 120%, reduces damage received by 40%, raises chance to perform a critical hit by 10% up to 40%. The more HP remaining, the greater the chance. Recovers 10% HP whenever HP is 77% or below, and foresees enemy super attacks. Man, mouthful. A lot of stuff there. And then also his super attack, he has a high chance of stunning the enemy. And you see there, I've got the support unit on that banner is going to be the Nail. So really good unit to have on there, because when we have that, we'll be able to get the transformation off if you have the Namekian on the team. Nail himself is going to be a Namekian's category lead, 150%. So even if you just pull him, obviously going to be an awesome boost. Both of these guys are going to be an awesome boost to the Namekian's category. Nail's passive skill, attack and defense plus 100%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100%, and reduces damage received by 10% to 77%, depending on if you have less HP, the less damage he'll receive. When there is a Piccolo ally on the team, launches an additional super attack and performs a critical hit when there is a wicked bloodline category enemy. So basically Frieza's family, if you will. But both of those guys, if you're lucky enough to pull both those guys, man, awesome, really awesome for the Namekians category, and obviously you'll get that Piccolo bringing in the rivals category to the game. So we'll go ahead and go into the next units. Both of these units, I just put them on separate pages because they both have some stuff to go over. Nothing too crazy, but you're going to get a Peppy Gal's lead with the launch, which should be coming out after the rest of the units we talked about. And the launch unit is going to be Peppy Gal's category, Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 100%. No Dokkan Awaken currently. Passive skill attack and defense plus 100%. Ki plus 3 attack 50%. High chance of performing a critical hit, and launches an additional attack, which has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 5 turns from the start of battle. Not really too much to talk about there, but yeah, really an awesome unit if you want to run some Peppy Gal's teams there. And with that, around the same time frame, or should I say at the same time, we'll be seeing a new Oceanus Shenron unit coming out. So both of those guys should be coming out at the same time. Summonable unit there also won't have a Dokkan Awakening at the current point in time, but she'll be a Shadow Dragon Saga category lead for 100%. Passive skill with Ki plus 2 attack and defense 100%, plus an additional attack plus 50%, and launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is an attack down. She also has a sealing super attack. So yeah, anyway, high chance of stunning enemy when the target's enemy super attack is sealed as well. So that's why I bring that up. When you seal that super attack with her super attack, she has a high chance of stunning the enemy as well. So really cool mechanic there, being able to seal and stun enemy units. I know it's kind of it's pointless to seal and stun an enemy, excuse me. However, really cool to be able to do one or the other there, this unit having the ability to do both. So we'll go ahead, and these two units that I'm going to talk about next are just now being released. If you're watching this video around the time that I'm putting it up on YouTube, these units are now just being announced and going to be released soon for the Japanese side of the game. Just got announced the future Gohan, going to be a transforming Gohan. Really going to bring some good lead and some good overall just a unit for the hybrid Saiyans category. You've got leader skill adding a new category to the game, the master and student bond category, and then he's also going to be a hybrid Saiyans category, ki +3 HP attack and defense, or sorry, attack 170, defense 130%. And with that, his passive is called Continuously Fighting Warrior, attack and defense plus 100%, reduced damage received by 58% when HP is 58% or below, master and student bond category allies, ki +1, attack and defense plus 30%, and then he will transform when conditions are met, which is after 4 turns when HP is 58% or above. You can transform if there is a character whose name contains Trunks, excluding Youth and GT. When that happens, his passive when he transforms is going to be attack plus 100%, reduced damage received by 58%, his own ki +1 attack and defense plus 30% per master and student bond category ally attacking in the same turn, and you will perform an additional super attack if there is an androids category enemy. And his just really a good unit there. Category is going to be Master and Student Bond, Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Android Cell Saga, Goku's Family, Super Saiyan, and Transformation Boost. So quite a bit of categories there that he will be on. Really, I think, bringing some much needed help to the Hybrid Saiyans category, and really and honestly just a Hybrid Saiyans category lead, and that transformation really being pretty cool there. And obviously adding that Master and Student Bond category to the game. With the next unit going to be in that category as well, that's going to be out, I'm assuming, at the same time, is going to be the newly announced Super Saiyan Future Trunks. His leader skill is also going to be Master and Student Bond of only 120%, but really good there. Passive is for the Piece of the Future, attack and defense 100%, ki +3, additional attack and defense plus 70% if there's a character whose name contains Future Gohan on the team. Additional ki +6, perform a critical hit if there's an androids category enemy. Additional attack plus 60% if there's an enemy character whose name contains Cell, not to include Cell Jr. Categories being Hybrid Saiyan, Master and Student Bond, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Android Cell Saga, and Super Saiyan. Man, a lot of information to go over there. But anyway, you can see all of these units that are going to be summonable give you kind of an idea whether or not you want to save up stones for some of these banners or just spend them all when one of these units or multiple of these units come out on the global side of the game. Now, as far as timelines go, there may be about a 5 or 6 month-ish period where these units will be seeing them throughout the course of time. We may be getting other units as well. This is just based off of the Japanese, what the Japanese side of the game currently has and is getting with the Future Gohan and Trunks. So there you have it. That's quite a mouthful, but a lot of units to look at, a lot of units to think about. If you want to go back and pause the video on any of these units, I know I kind of blasted through a couple of them because I'm just trying to not make the video too long, but you can see there's some really good stuff coming to the game on global. Really and honestly, some good units to consider saving some zones for. And I mean, depending on what you want, go all out on some of the banners or save up for another. It's up to you. Hopefully the video provided you some useful information today and wasn't too much of an overload. With that, if you're new to the channel, consider going down to the bottom right corner, subscribing to the channel. I've got more content coming out soon. Drop a like on the video. Comment down below, what units are you looking forward to the most? What units are you going to be saving up for? And which ones are you going to pass on? But anyway, that's today's video. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for checking out the video. And I'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.